Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good afternoon, good evening. That's right, it's that time again. Cool learning while being cool is cool. It's that time to put on our thinking cap, boys and girls, and parents. Shake it off as we prepare for some cool learning. That's right, boys and girls, and parents. It is cool learning, and you can be cool learning. Cool learning while being cool. That's right, boys and girls. That's right. You have Mr. Lawrence here today. Mr. Lawrence here today introducing the clock method. That's right, the clock method. And somebody may say, well, you don't have to read to understand the clock. But guess what, boys and girls and parents? Yes, you must know how to read and be able to understand the clock all at the same time. That's right. You got to read. You must read. That's right. Somebody may say, well, my child is good in math. My child is good in math. But guess what? There are word problems. That's right. Word problems. And if you're having a hard time reading, it will be hard to advance in math because there are word problems. That's right. Word problems. That's right, boys and girls and parents. That's right, boys and girls and parents. It is important to get a strong foundation in reading. Reading goes across the board into social studies, science, history, math, chemistry. Anything that involves reading is important. That's right. Today we will be focusing on the clock method. And the method for telling time today is using the flower method. When I was growing up, they didn't use that method. They wanted you to focus on just the clock. But now, boys and girls and parents, there are word problems with understanding the clock. That's right, there is word problem. That's right. So that means, with that being said, we have to push reading for our kids, everybody. We have to push reading. Reading is very important. Mr. Lawrence is a special education teacher. I've been a special education teacher since 2017. And one of the main contents that I service kids that have a deficit is reading. And if you have a deficit in reading, then you also have a deficit in math because there are reading problems. Yes, the child may be strong in math, stronger in math than in reading, but everybody knows there's reading problems in math. That's right. So we must push reading. Yes, it's cool to shoot a basketball. It's cool to throw a football. It's cool to catch a football. It's cool to run track. But most important, you must know how to read. You have to read. Reading is detrimental. That's right, boys and girls. We're going to look at the time today. The time for today. That's right, and parents. See, when I was coming in there, just ask you what time is it. Yes, if we look at this clock, the first thing we'll say, okay, the time is 1:25. But the way they do it now is they have a flower method like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we already know the small hand is at the 1. That's right, the small hand is at the 1. And the long hand is at the 5. Okay, boys and girls and parents, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to figure that out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, parents, look at the problem and tell me, what is the time? What is the question asking you? What is the question asking you? The first thing you may say, oh, okay, it's asking me what time it is. Absolutely wrong. The question is, boys and girls, what will it be in 4 hours? What will it be in 4 hours? That's the question mark, boys and girls. What will it be in 4 hours? So if the time right now says 1:25 in 4 hours, what time will it be, boys and girls? Yes, you guessed it correct. So let's do it. So if it's 1 now, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will be, the answer is 5:25. That's right, boys and girls, the time will be 5:25 in 4 hours. That's why it's so important. We must read. We must teach our kids how to read. It is very important to teach our kids how to read. I know sometimes in the math class, when they have a problem like this, the first thing they think is, hey, what is the time on the clock? But no, you will get it wrong. You may look at it and tell the exact time that's on the clock, but if you don't read that word problem, you will get your problem wrong. And the word problem said, what will it be in 4 hours? So if it's 1:15 now and 1:25 now and 4 hours, it will be 5:25. That's right, boys and girls and parents. Here's the next question. It says, what time was it 4 hours earlier? 4 hours earlier. Okay, once again, we have a word problem. It's important to read, boys and girls. Make sure you're reading, slowing it down, taking your time, and reading the question. That's right. 4 hours earlier. So we already know it's 1:25. Let's go back 4 hours, boys and girls. Now we go in the opposite direction. Let me get this out of the way so there will be no confusion. This is called the flower method. So we go in the opposite way. So right now, if it's 1:25, then we gotta go back this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 hours earlier mean it would have been 9:25. 9:25 will be the answer. 9:25. That's right, boys and girls. 9:25. Yes, this will be a SOL question. That's right, parents. So we must focus on teaching our kids to slow down, teaching them how to read what they see, not what they think. That's right. It's very important. Very important. Very important because we want our kids to exceed in reading, math, social studies, science, and all that good stuff, as well as sports. That's right, boys and girls. This is Mr. Lawrence coming at you again. And as we bring this to a close, remember, boys and girls, it is important to read. That's right. It is important to read what you see. That's right. It is cool learning, and it's cool learning. That's right. That's right, boys and girls and parents. Let's focus on our reading with our kids. Let's take time out and read with our kids. Have them to get a book each day to do some reading. Find a book, find a subject that they may like. If they like basketball, get a book on basketball. If they like football, get a book on football. If they like track and field, get a book on track and field. If they like reading the Bible, get the Bible with some pictures and have our kids to read. You will find out that if they read every day, they are building their brain for reading. That way, if they ever get called on to read in school, they'll be able to read fluently. That's right, fluently. That's right. So let's set our kids up for success. Until the next time, make sure you go to my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification. Please share this content. Hit the bell. That's right. Hit the bell. That's right. This is your cool learning while being cool. Hit that like button. Hit that notification button. Hit the subscribe. Share this content because we want to prepare our kids for success. We want them to do their best. And they don't have to ride around in a Toyota. Maybe they'll ride in a Lex. Until the next time, hit that like button. Hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe. That's right. And comment down below. Cool learning while being cool. That's right, boys and girls. Until the next time, and parents, peace.